What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are checking out my boy Target just dropped. Well, this morning, I think, right? Actually, we got a couple trailer made tracks out today. I actually popped into Simple's premiere for a hot second. I haven't heard the song yet. I hit pause on the premiere so I could do a reaction to it later. Um, but yeah, anyways, first and foremost, and I know I have a lot to catch up on. I've missed some things here and there. I definitely have a lot to run back with Target. Do me a favor, go support my guy. Go like, go subscribe, please. That's what we're here for, is always to support the artist. And yeah, love to have you guys here as well. If you could please like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. I appreciate that very much. It does help the channel. Also, if you guys haven't seen it yet, I got a chance to sit down with Target for a little while and kind of sort of a behind the bars, behind the scenes sort of thing, and ask some questions. This was like right during the, when um the sort of the beef and all of those diss tracks were back and forth with Church. I'll link it at the end here. I'll put a little card up, but it's on the channel somewhere. But anyways, go support, and yeah, let's just dive in. This one's called Fall from Grace. Haven't heard it. So we're gonna dive in blind here, and dude, Target's fire. Target's fire. I'm excited for this. Let's go. And like I said, love to have you here too. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you drop some comments down below too. If there's anything you want me to check out by him or anybody really, the best way to get me is actually on Patreon, because it helps me keep things organized. But definitely drop some comments down below. I do read all my comments. Make sure you smash that like. Let's dive in.
I've been trying not to break down, cause I can't handle all the stress that's been weighing on my chest as of late now. I just need to find a door to this motherfucking room and find a way out. No one really gives a fuck about your problems, they just looking for a payout. A bunch of demons in my head and they treat the son bitch like a playground. And they're eating me alive and they're treating my mind like it's takeout. Feel like I'm walking on the edge and I really need to find me a safe route. Contemplating suicide, but my pride won't let me lay down.
Got to careful with your word choices here on the tube. Sounds like a story about a guy who's kind of down and out and feels trapped. Can't figure out who to trust. Can't figure out what direction to go. Feels a little claustrophobic in his life right now.
Contemplating suicide, but my pride won't let me lay down. And I got nothing to say now. I guess I'll see you on the way down. When there's no one left at all, the pain is all the same. When there's nothing left to gain, it's beautiful. They all line up to watch my fall from grace. Show is starting from the moment that I made a mistake. They're only settling down when I am burned at the stake. Always on time when I'm just a minute too late.
Dude, interesting. We go from like you always have like a little bit of your sort of your country rap vibes, but like kind of not really with this track. And we get into like with the chorus here, you get into like kind of like like sort of like a late 90s, early thousands kind of rock, kind of grunge rock type vibe, man. Just sort of like it's not a happy song, but all songs don't have to be happy. It's just it sounds like a guy that's run out of options, but he still has the will to keep going on. And again, like I said, just you feel like and he said people lining up to watch you fail or something to that effect. When you feel like legit like can't trust anybody but yourself, and you got a lot of those look in the mirror moments. Just trying to figure out what your next move is, and that's when sort of your kind of your negative thoughts can creep in, which he mentioned, and I'm not gonna repeat it because I'll get in trouble. But yeah, it's kind of just, it sounds like things pile up and pile up and pile up, and just the existence and the multiplication of those elements kind of just wear you down into a point where you're just like, fuck, right? It's kind of what I'm getting from this.
I don't ever wanna have your bullshit thrown in my face. Man, I feel like I never even really had a foot in the race. But when I did, I outran every motherfucker put in my way. But I feel like I'm stuck at the gate when the gunshot goes, man, the horse still blind. Running down the track, man, I'm so confined. Wanna break loose, but I won't with time. They sell you dreams that control your mind. Oh my, oh hell yeah. Feeling like I never had a breath of air. The little bit of gas that I'm using ain't there. My thoughts like my liquor, they ain't never been clear. It's hard to trust, I'm closed up, love's never enough. And the chance I might lose is never shutting me up. Cause the ledger in my past still covered in blood. I'm cumbersome, but these voices are running amok. I'm from the bottom, shovel still covered in mud. I still suffer, wonder when enough is enough. They're still sitting in the front row up in the show with no patience. There's still a couple minutes to go till I fall. When there's no one left at all.
You know, it's interesting. Half this song is about like being like down and out, and then the other half is like almost like using that as encouragement to like just keep fucking pushing. Because he's kind of alluding to like just that sort of there's something inside him that just keeps him fucking grinding. Regardless of what you throw at him. Regardless of what kind of shit that you run over or the type of people that you deal with. You know, the losses that you've taken, the whatever it might be that's in your way. There's this weird element of like of just try, right? Like I'm gonna keep going regardless, right? Um, Subtly, right? You know, it's in there.
The pain is all the same when there's nothing left to gain. It is beautiful. They all line up to watch my fall from grace. Show is starting from the moment that I made a mistake.
Yeah, so you might fuck up once or twice or three times or however many times, and yeah, there's gonna be you feel like you feel like the world's against you, and that people take pleasure in your demise because you're now this fuck up, right? Because you might have done something that that might have rubbed somebody the wrong way or a group of people or what have you. Um, but again, there's still you gotta push, yeah.
They're only settling down when I am burned at the stake. Always on time when I'm just a minute too late.
Fire. Yeah, man.
To the nod.
It's not a happy song, man. That's a real song. I mean, I'm sure that there's dude, that's one of those songs that like, like really anybody, you know, unless your life's perfect, anybody can align with something he was saying. Um, it's not to be like super cliche, but like to kind of use his words about falling from grace. It's not it's not how you fall, it's how you get back up. And there was elements of that, the uplifting part of that in the song there. I don't have the lyrics in front of me because lucky for me he speaks my language, and it's audibly legible so I can understand what he's saying. He wasn't rapping super fast for me, so it's I think it's I don't know that I need to explain lyrics. I just that's where my mind went with meaning. Um, but I don't think it was entirely just the world shits on me type song. I think it's more of like a yeah, we all get shit on and go through these times, and feel like we're up against it, but there is hope, you just gotta push, right? Um, and if you can find some sort of light or positivity in every day, that's all you can really believe in if you don't have anybody else that believes in you around you. So anyways, that was my guy Target. Go like, go subscribe, please. Of course, love to have you guys here as well. Make sure you like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. I know I got a ton of his stuff to catch up on. Um, I'm always behind, but yo, at least I'm never gonna run out of stuff to do, right? I'll be in this chair. I'll be in this chair forever. You are not gonna get rid of this face. Um, have a wonderful rest of your day, y'all. We'll talk to you on the next.